Alright, good morning from Half Inch Tackle. This morning we're going to show you how to hook up and rig a live eel to go cobia fishing. This is Jessi. She's going to be doing your rigging today. The first thing she's going to do is make the rig by snelling an Owner Mutu Light 7/0 hook with a piece of Andy fluorocarbon 60-pound test. The reason that we use a snell instead of a regular knot is it puts the hook in a much better position to get maximum hookups by snelling that hook on. What you do is you make a little loop. You make about 5 to 7 wraps down the shank of the hook towards the eye of the hook. Then you pull the little tag in tight, and just like that, we've snelled the hook on. Now we're going to trim off the little tag end and attach a swivel to the other end of the rig. We're going to use about 150 pounds to 250 pound swivel here, something large enough that it won't go into the tip of the rod. Jessi's going to use a uni knot to attach the swivel to the leader. So this is a fairly simple little rig right here. You want to have your rigs pre-made before you ever go fishing. You don't want to be trying to tie these while you're out there on the boat. Now, we've got our rig tied. The next thing that we have to do is get our live eel rigged. So, what we're going to need for that is a paper towel, because the eels are very slimy and slippery. Just going to let you hold on to him. Get our dip net. You'll see we got our eel. He's in a 5-gallon bucket here with just about half a bucket of water and some ice. So, why don't you go ahead and dip our eel out. Once you get him out of the bucket and kind of get him up here where you can deal with him, we're going to get the paper towel out, and you can see that he's pretty slippery. Once you grab him with this towel, it's kind of like riding a bull. You got about 8 seconds to get this right. After about 8 seconds, he's going to get so slippery you can't deal with him. The hook is going to go right above the head, just in front of the small pec fins, and you just barely want to prick the skin of the eel. And as soon as you get him hooked up, back in the bucket. Once you get him back in the bucket, we got a little clip that's on the side of the bucket here, and we're going to clip the leader into this bucket. This little clip serves 2 purposes. One is we can run the line tight up to the rod on the boat so you don't get wind knots while you're driving down the beach. And the other is so that the eel has some slack. If he's tight in the bucket, he'll want to tie the rig into knots. But you can see he's going to roll around. It takes him a minute or 2 to get adjusted to that hook. And as soon as he gets adjusted, he'll start to chill out. And after that, we're kind of ready to go. But if you could imagine trying to do all this after you spotted a cobia, it just hardly won't happen. You know, it's a little bit windy out there, a few waves splashing around, excitement of seeing that cobia. So you need to be pre-rigged and ready to go. Have you at least 2, if not 3 or 4 eels rigged up and ready to go, tied to rods. And this way we can go catch this cobia. So we'll see you out on the water later today. Have a good one.